Hey, I'm KIC, and I stand before you, blood of mine, a simple man of simple words. I expect no songs of praise when I am dead, and these zombies aren't getting one either. We are back at the Working Stiff tool store, in case it's not blindingly obvious by the giant sign that says Working Stiff Tools, and the bridge, and all the, stuff that goes along with it. Why are we here? That is a great question that you just asked. I know you did, because I heard you. Oh man, whatever are we doing out here? I thought it might be a fun idea to just build the base over here. This seems like a pretty decent area. I have to clean out a few things. I might have to do a little road construction here, move stop signs and that sort of thing, and I don't know, overall, though, I think it'll be fine. Wouldn't mind. Well, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Part of me's thinking maybe we should just take over the Working Stiff shop on its own. But then, I don't know, I kind of like... Hello? What are you doing? Come on. I kind of like building my own, buildings. Just because, but I don't know, the Working Stiff's not a bad one because of all the brick and stuff. It's reasonably sturdy. Especially, I don't know. We're getting kind of to the point where we're getting a little more deeply into the game, and if we build with wood, just as a for instance to start with, it's going to be kind of ugly. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I want to just start plopping some blocks down, though, just to kind of put a general, foundation down. So that's 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not too bad. I think I might be okay with that. I don't need to go super big or anything. We don't really need a lot. I like that. Thank you very much. Duck as you're swinging at me and make me look like a fool. I'm just going to blame her, even though I don't know if she has anything to do with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? Is that right? I should probably check my math now that I accidentally popped one on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Really? That's 10. 7. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to go with that. I don't even care anymore. I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm not interested in getting it for the essence. I'm just... I guess I need to go... Hold on. I do want the essence. Let me put some junk away. I completely forgot that we are just, chock full of stuff from the end of the last one. My bad. My bad. Here, let's put these things away. That can be scrapped. We'll hold on to the spell stuff and those arrows for the moment. Let me grab this too, just so I can see and make sure I want to pick up all this junk. I probably need more inventory space if I had to guess, because we're going to end up with so many different kinds of essence and stuff. There's one of those things that can be a bit of a challenge when you're dealing with a small backpack, or even a slightly larger than normal backpack. Holy crap, look at this stuff just went everywhere. But I see some really high quality, in terms of number, tier 3 essence, so that's pretty spectacular. Here, let's come back to here. What are you doing over there, kitty? She's like, I'm just chilling. Leave me alone. Alright, cool. Now, let's make some more arrows. That'll free up an inventory slot. I'm afraid we might end up not having enough to do this, so I'm going to scrap that and that. We can scrap that wire tool. I'm fairly certain we have extras of those. Iron pickaxe, and I think we have an iron garden hoe. Did we do anything with that? I don't remember. Really, truly don't. So here, we'll put... Put that stuff away. That should, I hope, give us enough to do this. We'll see. So, coming back over here, let's just clean this spot out just to finish it off. Hoping that we have enough inventory space for this. If not, no big deal. I think what we'll do is we might end up just leaving this stuff over here. If we're going to kind of turn this into a base, then it does kind of make sense to do that. I'm going to make some more Here, let's do some more wooden frames. Let's do it the easy way like that. Boom, done. Oh, it's going to be a while before I can make them, isn't it? Sure. Whatever. It'll get around to it in a minute. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm going to have to count this out again because I don't trust my counting. Especially every time I end up skipping a block like that. Like, I didn't even bother to count at this point. I'm just like, whatever. Just put stuff down. Come on. Go there. You know what to do. There we go. So we got 1. See, let's pick this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How did I get 17 then? I don't even know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I don't know how to count. Excellent. I am a little concerned about that, though, because this ground is not... look at that. It is evening out. Perfect. I wasn't sure about the ground here. I was like, this might not work out. May not work out. So I think what we'll do is we'll put an entire foundation down. I mean, why not? This is going to take forever and a year for me to put this together. I think we'll probably have to skip it for the time being and just head back to base proper, because I did not bring a nail gun. So, tell you what, I'll just keep doing this and we'll pick up in a second. I don't know that I've ever realized that there's a gigantic green rectangle around the building, but apparently there is. Now I know, that's... forgot about the mini bike. That's from the land claim block, but I don't think I've ever seen that appear in the game. So why is that suddenly appearing now? What did I enable that made that appear? I guess I'm not going to worry about it because we got stuff to do. I don't know, that's weird looking as far as I'm concerned here. Let me just take what I can out of this, although I probably should have just left a bunch of stuff there, but then I didn't really want to. Not at least until I kind of have a better feel for how some of the stuff is going to get set up, so whatever, it's fine. Ideally this has, there we go, a ton of clay in it because I left it burning for like 20 minutes when we ended, I don't know, a couple episodes ago. It was something like that. I don't know. I gave it a bunch of fuel. It's like, yeah, you need to cook, buddy. You need to cook. So, nope, you don't go in there. Get out of that box. You don't belong in there. Get out of there. You don't belong. You go in that one. And then you guys go in there too. Oh, holy crap. We have maxed out this box. So, let's get rid of the junk we don't need. You can go away. I guess that shotgun. We don't really have a proper shotgun, do we? We can get rid of the wooden bow because that is garbage now. Flashlight, no one cares about them. No room in the queue, that's fine. You should have room now in the queue. No one likes them either. They can go away. We don't need more than one puffer coat. No room in the queue. Now there's room in the queue. Thank you very kindly. All right. So here, put ammo back. We can call it good, right? I think what I need to do is spend a couple minutes unloading all this stuff so you don't have to sit and watch because it's going to be dumb, and we'll pick up momentarily. We seem to have a plethora here of tools, so I'm going to get rid of a couple of these guys just to try to make a little more room. I mean, I'd like to burn some of them rather than scrap them, but I mean, my goodness, we have an embarrassment of riches right now where certain things are concerned. I already put all the bones on the fire, so they are cooking away to get us some glue. And then I think there's enough room to throw that iron helmet, which we're not going to use. We don't really have a use for an iron helmet. Not particularly. As a matter of fact, I mean, well, here, we'll take that. We're going to want that one back. Whether we're talking about the horde, the impending horde, since we are now officially in day 14, or we're talking something else. Look at that. There's all the glues right there. Now this guy, I'm just going to have you eject out some steel. We're going to start with 20 of them, and I don't know how far we're going to go with that because I want to stop and look at skill points in just a moment. So, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm thinking here. There was a spot back here. Maybe I did repair that. There it is. Nope, I didn't. It just dawned on me. Don't ask why I remember that, because I have no clue. For some reason, something triggered, and I just thought, oh yeah, there's nothing right there. Here, we'll put that block in place. I don't think it's really going to matter, but I feel better having it there. That's sometimes really all it's about, is just feel, right? It's about feel. Can turn that off. How are you doing over here? You're getting close to the point of being done with clay, which means maybe I can throw an anvil or something in there. We've got anvils, we've got sledgehammers, I don't know, we've got all sorts of stuff. I want to make, while we're just kind of tooling around here, I'm going to make that arrow rest schematic that we had kind of started on. So we're going to need some steel, we're going to need some of those, we need some springs. I don't even remember what all we needed. I'm going to say some of that stuff, and I don't know, we probably got everything we need at this point, I would guess. I don't know. Recipes, arrow rest, craft that stupid thing. Thank you very much. Perfect. That actually makes me kind of happy to craft that. You got no idea. So we got a day 14 horde coming in a little over 18 hours, something like that. 18 and change, just under 19 hours. So we kind of need to be prepared for that. So let's see where we are with all that sort of stuff. We have some potion bombs still. I'm going to say we're probably good on those. Then we have a lot of lightning novas. I'm feeling pretty good about all of those. So we're going to have to take 2 lightning spell casts. I don't know if we'll go with the ice spikes. That one, that is... I don't know. That's... I have nothing against Ice Spike, but for this particular situation, I think the Lightning Nova is going to be better. It's just kind of how I see it here. I'm going to grab another Fire Nova rune, which I know we don't necessarily need, but we do have some armor stuff that we can throw it on. Let's see, it's one of these guys. The legs. Sure. Throw it on the legs. There we go. So we'll have a bunch of those guys now. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Just taking a moment here to look at this. We basically have a full set of sorcerer armor with the exception of the eyeglasses because I'm going to stick with those for the time being. I like having those around. Being able to craft something a little better, craft a little faster, all that sort of stuff. I do like that a lot. Now I'm going to grab, let's see, where are we here with sledgehammers? Because this guy is out of fuel, so we can throw El Sledge-O-Matic in there. Look at that. We got a pretty good chunk of fuel at this point. Fuel, steel. Blah. My bad. I know what I mean. I just can't say it. Take that arrow rest. I don't think I even made one of those in the previous one, so this feels pretty good to throw in there. Oh, wow. That did... Come on, let me pull that back out. From 44 all the way up to 49. Okay. I had thought it done a little more, but no, 5 is not bad. I'm not at all upset with that. I'm just trying to think here. We got a lot of stuff we need to do, right? We've got a horde to figure out. That's going to be coming pretty soon. Got to relocate. I'm just trying to think of all the various stuff we need to do. I think we're going to need a bunch more of these guys. So let's find the rebar frames. Let's favorite that one. Rebar frame ramp. Let's favorite that one. I'm going to say maybe we favorite the pillars too. I'm not as concerned about the inside corners. Maybe we'll do something with those, but let's get like, I don't know, 200 of those cranking and at least 50 of these guys. I mean, I don't think we have that many of them at this point. We might not even have any in storage. Okay, we don't. I don't think we do. It's basically those right there. So that's going to give us a pretty good jump on things. Now, I don't know that we actually have that much concrete. We only have 875, so that's 87 concrete right there. That's really not going to be enough for all of those that we have. But at least it's a pretty good start, right? It's a pretty decent start. We do have a lot of metal, so we could do wood with metal for the time being too if we really needed. Just kind of trying to think of some options here and how I end up wanting to do this stuff. I'm not sure. I'm kind of bouncing around between a couple of different ideas. Do we have any money? So we have 3,100. So I'm going to grab the crossbow. And I'm going to grab that compound bow. These we can sell for a little bit. I'm thinking we will visit the trader today. 310, you can go away. 375, we'll go ahead and get rid of that. We'll stick with the sorcerer stuff. It's fine. Just kind of looking to see what other options we have here for selling junk. I mean, I know there are things we could make if we wanted to do that. Those spell arrows are not entirely inexpensive. We'll sell the bolts off because I'm done with the crossbow. Not a fan, I'm sorry. I tried. I really did. I can't do it. I think all this stuff is going to be kind of like whatever. It's not really that expensive. Sell the cash. Sell the cash. Motion sensor's not even worth selling either. I mean, wow. Just not a thing worth selling. I mean, maybe food and drugs. And even then, not really. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to get all day into this stuff and just... whatever, it's fine. Here, why don't we go ahead and spend a couple of points right quick on... oh, I already have. Look at that. Wow. I mean, I guess we could get one more in there, but that's not even really worth it to me. I do want to do that one, though. Because, here, I want to... before we go anywhere, there's something I want to do. There is something I would like to craft, and I don't know if we even have... probably not. I think I used a bunch of the parts we're going to need. Here, let's go... before we get too far into this... let's go get some more parts right quick. I'm still not used to seeing you there, but whatever, it's fine. So this guy, I'm just gonna continue taking this thing apart. I don't remember if we get any in this stage. I don't think we do. Okay, that's fine. Zoomy zoom on the bike, so we're gonna leave that one. By the way, the not full health thing, my bad. I stopped to check some skill points because that was one of the things I was looking at right there. And I happened to be in the burnt out forest, and a couple of vultures decided that would be a great time to just fly on down and be total pains in the butt. And they were. So, there you go. Health actually was quite a bit lower because I was bleeding and I didn't bother to fix it. I figured, I'm just going to be riding along. Natural healing will take over. It'll be fine. And it was. But still. It's kind of annoying. Like that. That big burp as the game tries to load everything. Like, wait a minute, where are you going? Just right here, man. Just right here. Come back! But I haven't left. Still looking for suitable cars to... well, that was quite the trick there. To tear apart. Yep. Just beat it with the spanner. Don't use it, just swing it. Oh, we got an engine out of that. We don't really need one at this point, but I mean, I'm not gonna turn to... I don't know. I'm not gonna get rid of one, you know? I might end up needing one for the generator, or... I don't know, I should tell you too, I'm a little concerned that we're not going to get as much time with some of the stuff as I wanted. This, in part, might be a bad decision to try to relocate things because I have a strong suspicion that one of two things is going to happen. Either there's going to be a new version of this mod that requires a new save, and if that's the case, that's fine. I completely understand why. I have an inkling of what's going into the next version, and it's going to be some significant changes. And if it doesn't, awesome. Even better. But if it does, like I said, no big deal. I completely understand that. The other thing that's going to happen at some point is we're going to have Alpha 18 coming out, and yeah, I want to be playing that as soon as I have access to it. Theoretically, I should have access the weekend before its public release. We'll see. I did last time with 17, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that, so I'm kind of crossing my fingers that I'll still be able to do that. Everything is supposed to be the case right now. It's just like I said, I'm not 100% certain that it'll continue to be the case. Wow, we need more steel. Who knew? I didn't realize we needed 30. No, we don't need that many. Or do like 15 of those guys. That'll be fine. And we need some duct tape here. Look at that. We got maximum duct tapeage. So just between all this stuff, you know, I'm afraid we're not going to have as much time to do everything as I had wanted, which will end up making it challenging to do some of the stuff in a fairly short amount of time. So I'm trying to be quick and decisive about whatever it is I'm doing these days to, I don't know, ideally good effect. One more. All right, so we need a smug. So we're going to make ourselves a smug. There we go. That's going to take a few minutes. That's fine. Put all this junk back. You can go. Glues. Nope, the monies we keep. The monies we keep. I think we've been putting those guys in there. So let's go sell this stuff off. I know. Drinky drink. Here, I'll drink. There you go. We're going to go hit the trader, which should be right... Oh, crap. I have to go across the water for that? Walk on the ocean, man. Let's do that. That's fine. It's not a big deal. I was just kind of hoping we'd get a bunch of... I don't know, anything really that's useful. But probably some concrete and other stuff. That would be spectacular. I mean, we could make... We've definitely got what it takes to make a cement mixer at this point, but... I don't know, I'm kind of like, meh. I'd rather just buy some of the stuff if possible. It would be a little faster. Maybe we should have done travel potions. It's alright. We'll get there eventually. This is where the gyro might be slightly better, or the truck would be pretty decent because it does move pretty quickly and it gets over terrain a little better than the motorcycle does. So let's see, where are we going here? It's right over here. I think it's that building right there. So theoretically, I can stop this guy and pick that up, and then we can do this, where we will just run and jump across the water, essentially. That wasn't too bad. And then jump up to here. I know. Well aware. Thank you, game. And then we can continue right on. That's not too bad. I gotta say, that's not too shabby. I can live with that. I mean, the front door's over here. I don't know. On the other side? It's on this side, yeah. There's the path. That's not too bad for getting around, though. I don't mind that too much. It's definitely faster than swimming, because swimming is just awful. I guess you can spend points and stuff. I don't know. I think you can anyway. I've never bothered. It's not that big a deal.
Prices are fair here.
You say that, but I don't know if I really trust you on that one. Here, let's sell you all that stuff. So that was worth 48 bucks. Who cares? Get that and that. 824 for the crossbow. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. 825 for, well, whatever, you know what I mean. 225. Okay, so we're not in a bad spot. So if we were to buy concrete mix, unfortunately you don't have a lot of it. I want to see what else you have before I commit to anything. Oh, I meant to bring the magazines. I meant to bring the magazines. Bummer. Let's see what's in your stash. AK-47, that's not a shabby one right there. We can't afford that. We could buy the crap one, though. Improved fittings. Oh, that's not too shabby right there. Chainsaw, I mean... I wouldn't mind a chainsaw, but that's fine. So I guess we're just going to buy the concrete mix. You don't really have much. I was a little disappointed there with what you have, although... Let me see it one more time. I'll buy the cement mix. That's fine. That's pretty inexpensive for a fairly good amount of stuff. I'm feeling like that's a pretty decent trade. That's not too shabby. So at this point, I think we can say we are done today. We will come back tomorrow with another one as we start to get ready for the day 14 hold. Theoretically, we have set up all of our defenses. There's not much to do except just kind of, you know, prepare for the move and all that stuff. So I'll catch you now. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.